Sorry, guys. I'm just out in the woods getting some food, but hello and welcome back, guys, and welcome back to Stairzbekistan. Why am I even bothering to do this intro anymore? I've done a lot of stuff off camera, and I do mean a lot. And I'm having technical difficulties galore. Like, one time it didn't even record properly, one time it didn't even, most of the time I'm running out of SD card memory or I'm running out of battery. And I cannot even find my house anymore. That's fantastic. That is fantastic, and it's turning tonight, and I don't even have a sword. I think for the best plan of action for this episode is to keep things short and simple. Okay, if I've torches, I can still make it to my house before nightfall. Why am I bothering to mine out this side here? I have a pickaxe. I could just go and sleep at the door. But whatever. And ta-da! Yep, the bedroom's been severely upgraded. I started on the emergency stairwell. I've started mining out the basis for the enchantment room. Okay, you may want to scratch that off the to-do list, because I just finished mining out the basis for the enchantment room. Pretty cool. We also have our own smelting room, and in this episode we're going to be focusing on the farm that I've added steak. Yes, here we have raw beef here, so you may want to consider cooking that. And I'll just insert some coal into this furnace, because we have some iron we can smelt, which means we can finally get some shears, which means we can finally finish off the bedroom. How are things going down there? And I think we might be able to create an infinite water source today. Yes. So close. One more and it'll be done. Okay, then I just need to organize my inventory quickly. Pickaxe is of top priority. Everything else can go in here because I don't really need that. Oh, and I'm going to need the sign this episode, because we are going to be naming one area. I hate it when the seeds go into the water. I hate it. Yes, which means another piece of bread. And I'll just keep the wheat seeds inside of this chest in case we ever do decide that we want chickens down here. We aren't going to need the hoe anymore, because we're not really going to need it for the rest of this episode. Because for the majority of the remainder of this episode, we're going to be spending it below ground. Oh, by the way, I did finish the Nether Portal room dig out, which is actually kind of nice. And is it finished smelting? It is, yes. So I've got more resources, and I've got more steak, which is nice. It's really nice. And you may notice that I have armor bar. I have an armor bar now. So yeah. And we have leather leggings at this point. How cool is that? And yes, the smelting room is new as well. I kind of added it off camera, as with everything else, but whatever. I do have quite a few spruce wood planks left over, so I can touch up the storage room a little bit. Yeah, this room's going to be a little bit like a walk-in closet, so to speak. I have just enough wood to get another chest. So let's get another chest up in here, please. There we go. That's the last of the wood, but I'm not particularly worried. Yeah, if you're wondering why those placeholders are there, glowstone will end up going there eventually. So I'm just going to dump off my various dirt, gravel, and cobblestone quickly. Yeah, in case you guys can't tell, this will be the dirt, gravel, and cobblestone chest. Because out of all the blocks in the 360 edition, you'll find yourself using those the most. But what's more important is that we can finally make shears. The thing I need more than anything else is a pair of shears. So we're going to sleep, and hopefully in this episode we can finish off the bedroom. So yeah, there are lots of ongoing projects right now. And I do apologize, I did look at your comments in the last video, and I found out that some of you weren't... Oh! Oh yeah, you're coming down there with me. Give me 2 seconds, I'll be right back. Actually, I'll just shear a bunch of these sheep. You're a cow. Regularly I would want to see you, but I have enough steak to last quite a while. You see, when I want a specific animal to come out, they never ever come out of hiding. Never ever. They never do. And also, a creeper exploded toward the top of my house. Okay, skeleton must have died there or something. Endermen! Okay, then we do have Endermen in this world, which kinda sucks. It's weird. Like, I'm not used to doing a survival playthrough like this one. You see? The trees grew overnight. I knew they would grow. Yeah, down here I've started out a little bit of a mine here in case I need to go for more resources. Speaking of more resources, do I have my bucket on me? I do. Because I need one more bucket and I can create an infinite water source. Sorry about that, I just wanted to get more sand for the sugar area. Or rather, the sugarcane area, because that's what sugar makes, sugarcane. This over here is a particularly good mob trap. It's like a massive ravine. Oh, an egg! Don't mind if I do. I also don't mind if I take your wool, please. You see, I didn't want to kill any sheep earlier on in the series. Like, I know sheep can respawn and all that, but I really don't want to kill sheep, because it just feels wrong to do that. Now, we should have some oak trees in my immediate vicinity. Do we have an oak tree? And I should probably use the remaining torches to light up the area around my house, just in case of an emergency. I should also probably take the liberty of making a path up to this place particularly soon, but whatever. So now that we have enough wool, we can finally go ahead and do this. Yes, columns down the middle. I love these columns. The room looks a dozen times better already. So I need more wood to go in these respective areas. And I think we'll be almost done the bedroom. Hopefully, anyways. Now we have to go down here. Also, let's check in our wheat plantation. Still not done. Yes! Infinite water source! So I need to take from the 2 center bits. There we go! There we go! That is amazing. So now we have our little sugarcane farm. Why does the sand not go where I want it to? So there we go. We have our little sugarcane farm over here. And we have our little wheat farm. Dang it. And it's the one time that I don't have my hoe on me. That's fantastic. So I think now that we have an infinite water source, I'll just leave the bucket inside of the chest here. Actually, what I want to do now is mine out this area. And also, this is where the staircase will continue, in case you're wondering. So, I'm going to mark a placeholder for that right now. Back here, what I want to do here, I want to make a bunch of animal pens. Pens for the animals. It'll make perfect sense later on, because we do need animals down here. Think we can go one more backward. And the primary pen that we're going to make first is actually a sheep pen. Because food isn't top priority right now, and because I've got shears, I want to make the most of them. And yes, I have turned the volume down on purpose this episode, because I felt it was a little bit too loud in the last episode. And I do apologize if things are going dark on your end. Oh, iron! More iron. I love the iron. Give me more iron. I think this will be the back wall, though. I think this will be the back wall, so don't think that iron's going to get mine today, I'm afraid. You know what? I do have a lot of cobblestone. Maybe if I just mine it out and fill it in with cobblestone. Hopefully there's not a cave on the other end, because there's a cave particularly close to this area. Okay, nothing. And I still have a couple sticks, so I'll go ahead and make a few torches. So here are my torches. Let's go and light this up. One in this corner, one in this corner, one in this corner. Now, the one thing I hate about fences is that fences are extremely expensive. I can only sleep at... It's not nighttime! Oh! I must have gone so long that it's daytime now. Either that or the sun's rising. No, the sun's already up, which is actually a good thing. Which means we can go out there immediately and start doing what we need to do today. Hello. I would take some of your wool, but I don't really need it right now. This is my oak tree right here. But I don't really need any oak right now. I need spruce. You've been standing there since episode 1, so I'm going to leave you alone. Yeah, don't mind the autosave screen. It just happens. I don't know how to turn it off. I probably should be ending the video right about now, but, yeah, there's just some funny quirks to this screen and tips on how to play the game. I already know the majority of these tips, though. But if you're a first-timer and you want to read them, there's nothing going against you reading them if you really want to. Is it already nighttime? I just come out to get some wood and it's going to turn to night like that. I hate leaving trees like this, but it looks like I don't really have much of a choice, so I have to go home for the night. The good news is that our area is very well lit at this point. Yes! I knew it was a half-decent idea to light this area up. I think my pickaxe is going to break, though. Yep, okay then. It would have been a smarter idea if I just went through here. Eventually we will make an entrance area, so don't worry about that. Do we have... Yes, most of our wheat's fully grown. I'm going to need some of that wheat in a few seconds. I do not know what that sound was. Please forgive me, this TV's particularly old. So I need a fence gate. Yeah, sorry guys, I accidentally tried to craft a door right there. Actually, for the time being, I think we can remove these, because we won't really need them. And the final slot in my inventory will go to wheat. Because I need the wheat. I need the wheat if I'm going to get the sheep down here. But I'm sorry, guys. I wish I really could get the sheep down here today. But we made a lot of progress, both off camera and on camera. So I think, actually, you know what? To end out the episode, I'll do what I really want to do, and I'll get some sheep down here. Actually, one problem. I actually do need a pickaxe this time. Because if the animals are ever going to get down here, then I will need a pickaxe. They don't have sticks. Of all things, I don't have sticks. Sticks are very weird. But I will admit that there's actually some cool weapons that you can get related to sticks inside of Lucky Blow. This is going to be a problem. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Where's a gosh darn zombie? I knew I wasn't going to get away without another mob attack. That's not good. That's not good at all. The good news is that I can actually use these stairs and make an actual entryway now. Hey, sheep! Sheepy, 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 sheep. Get in there. Follow me, sheep. Follow me. Sheep. Sheep, you want the wheat, you know you do. This is why they need to introduce leads into the 360 edition. That's it. If I can't get you to follow my orders, I'm pushing you down. Yes, I know you may not like it, but it's the only way you're gonna live. Please do not be taking fall damage. The last thing I want to happen to you is that you die by accident. Almost there. Just get into the empty space. Trap him in, trap him in! Perfect. And now I can shear these sheep anytime I want to. One problem, they won't regrow their wool unless I have grass blocks. So yeah, guys, we got the sheep down here. That's the start of our farm. So I think to end out the episode, we should place a couple oak wood planks, the ones that we didn't use. Hold on. Okay, good, it isn't nighttime. Because if it was nighttime, I risk a mob getting in here and ruining everything. So I think that's it for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching, and of course, I'll see you in the next video. Bye!